Austin Mack, how's it going?
Oh, it's good, man.
You got a great last name, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Have you ever Return of the Mack? That song
Oh,
is
of
that? Yeah,
course,
you used to
of
play
course.
when you were a kid.
Not when I was a kid, though. When I started to have some success and got a name.
Return of the Mack, right away. Is
No
that
doubt.
your ringtone?
I can't say. I think I would hate the song if it was a ringtone.
No, not even.
No ringtone.
Damn. So you're from the Ohio State University.
Yep.
Let's start off like that.
Yeah, I love it. The
Ohio State University.
Buckeyes.
How's that going for you? You're
national
happy?
champions.
You're happy?
Oh,
You didn't beat Michigan though.
I mean, when I was there, I was 4-0. I never lost. So
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
yeah, for sure. I can't relate to these guys recently. I mean, I was just telling somebody, I was like, I went 4 years, beat Michigan.
Yeah.
We lost to Clemson 2 times to go to the national championship, so I didn't get no natty.
Yeah.
But I don't know, is it worse or better than losing 4 times to Michigan and getting 1 ring?
What would you say?
No, you can't lose to them.
Okay, so
Forget
let's have to
those
do it
guys.
again. Do it again. You can't beat Michigan, but you win a natty. Which one do you take?
No, I want to beat Michigan. That's how bad the rivalry is.
Okay.
It's like we hate those guys. It's like us in Toronto. I
Right.
hate those guys.
It might be worse though.
It's the best rivalry. Yeah, it's the best rivalry in sports, for sure.
You, as a true Montrealer right now, would you root for the Leafs, Maple Leafs, or not even?
No,
hockey?
and they're in the playoffs, and I'm like, I was sitting with some guys. We were watching the game, and they end up winning because they're going to Game 7.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, man, we're rooting for the Canadians," and I'm like, "But no, it's Toronto."
Exactly.
They're like, "I'm good, I'm
Exactly,
going for
no.
the Panthers." Man.
You're right there.
Right there.
Absolutely. You just had a child in Canada.
I did. Crazy experience.
What would you say is your experience of the healthcare? We kind of talk about that a lot right here. Anybody left you in the hallway for 12 hours, or your next appointment is in 12 years?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put too much out there, but it was crazy experience. So I was with Atlanta, and didn't work out. To then and my wife's pregnant. We're expecting in October, so this is August. And I get shipped back up here, and my wife's like, well, if we can't stay in Atlanta, are we gonna come up there, or should I go home? And so, I had that conversation with the front office, and we were talking about it, and then they helped us actually get connected with the best doctor at it's not the English speaking one, but it's the French speaking hospital in Montreal. I'm drawing a blank. Saint Justine.
Wow.
I mean, it's the best baby hospital here.
Yeah.
To tell you about our birth experience, my wife gave birth to our daughter on the bathroom floor in my hands.
Wow.
It was crazy. She was supposed to be
So
ready.
the doctors didn't do anything really.
Yeah. She was getting tested to see, if it was there and it was that time. And, I don't know if you ever had a child yet.
Yeah.
Yep. So, when they start moaning a certain way, you're like, okay, we're getting there. Yeah. It's about that time. And so I told the nurse to, check her, and she was like, no, she's not there yet. And my wife lost it because she doesn't take an epidural. It's all naturals.
Yes.
And so she's a
fighter.
She's a fighter.
Okay.
But after that moment, she was like, I can't go any farther. I need an epidural. The pain's too bad. So in my head, I'm like, what's going on? The baby should be here. And she had to use the restroom. And so the doctor was like, well, you're still a couple of centimeters away. Go to the restroom. And so my wife gets up and she goes, sits on the toilet, lets a little bit go. And next thing you know, she's like, contraction, the baby's coming.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my gosh, what do we do? And I'm trying to lift her up. She's like, I can't move. The doctors are like, well, sit on the floor. And next thing you know, I'm picking my wife up, holding her down. I'm sitting down on the floor. They push her legs back, and I'm just looking at my wife, holding her, and they're like, push. And baby came out safe, healthy.
No way.
Wifey's healthy. Yeah.
Is that still something you think about?
I mean, insane birth experience. There's nothing like having your best friend go through some type of pain for you than birth. And the amount of love when you see somebody do that and for you, it's remarkable. And so, definitely think about it all the time. But as a man and as a father, it's just, it's crazy story.
With the athletic background, do you think you could give birth?
No. What? No.
You're from Indiana.
You said it.
You were Mr. Football there.
Unfortunately, I lost to Brandon Peters,
You didn't
quarterback who went to, those guys up north, unfortunately.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Them again.
Didn't stay there. So
What is it? What's Mr. Football? What does that do? We have Mr. Carnival here.
yeah, it's like you're the best player in your state.
But do you walk around and everyone cheers and stuff like that?
I mean, it's cool. You get a nice little jersey. Your name's remembered in history. It's
Money?
nice. Huh?
Money?
I don't think so. No.
What about now? Do you think Mr. Football gets money?
No.
Not even?
Might get a little bigger pay for college.
A little NIL?
Yeah, a little NIL money, but you're not getting paid. You're just winning an award. It's like winning Gatorade Player of the Year.
Yeah.
It's like having the bragging rights. Yeah.
Prestige.
Yeah, exactly.
Wikipedia page just goes booming right after that.
So the Wikipedia. Yeah,
Right?
man. Yeah,
It's a good paragraph there.
You know,
Bring it up when you edit your own page.
I wish, but I definitely have never. I'm sure there's people that does that, but I've never.
I've heard about someone.
Yeah, I've never.
We were just talking NIL. You went to Ohio State.
Yep, should be seeing some dividends from that soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I was just saying. So you played from 16 to 19.
Yeah, so I missed out on the nice.
You missed out.
Yeah, but there's like a good settlement. We should be seeing some.
What are
money
we
from
talking about here?
A couple hundred
Okay,
thousand.
so I'm gonna bring you back. Let's say your parents met each other 4 years, 5 years later than they did,
Yeah.
and you're a little bit born later.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you're at Ohio State right now. You're a senior. What would Austin Mack be asking to be playing at Ohio
500 at least.
State? 500
At least.
minimum. You think he would say yes?
Yeah, I was a starter as
Yeah.
a sophomore.
500
For sure. A starting receiver at Ohio State's making $1 million. Jeremiah Smith's making $1 million.
Do you think you would have transferred at some point? You try to transfer, you would
for
have stick-
sure.
Yeah.
So when I was there, we rotated 6 receivers.
Okay.
So Urban Meyer was big on having speed.
Right.
Speed. So it was, the room was crazy. From my sophomore all the way senior year, we rotated 6 receivers, meaning the first 3 would go for the first series.
Yeah.
Second series, we sit, and the next 3 go.
It's fast.
And sometimes if we have a long drive, we'll rotate
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah.
And so for a receiver,
Yeah.
it's hard to get going.
Yeah.
It's hard to get film.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's all about what do you do on that field. Obviously, maybe a better situation to get more playing time, to have 60 to 80 plays in a game, show more film. In the long run, it's probably better for your professional career.
What about these bar pictures from Jacksonville?
You said the what?
These bar pictures with Urban Meyer. in
The
there.
bar?
You've seen them?
Oh, no.
You've never seen these pictures?
No.
Hanging out with.
The females?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Anything to say about that?
Great guy,
Yeah.
first and foremost.
He's an attractive man.
You're hilarious. So when we talk
You could say
about,
that. Filthy
somebody
rich.
that I was a kid from Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Don't
Right.
come from a lot. 200,000, 300,000 people in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's job or goal from Fort Wayne is to get out of the city.
Yeah.
He comes to my city and watches me at a camp and watches me commit. He even spoke at the camp that I committed to go to Ohio State. Somebody, he put me under his wing and drilled me as a freshman, turned me into the man I am today, regardless of his, what some things he said yes or should do or not. He taught me discipline.
Yep.
He taught me how to be a man, how to, be a great football player, but also just develop and want to have more for myself.
Right.
You get to that position in life, and a lot of it is that college, it's that 18, 19, 20. It's a big transition where you either figure it out or you don't. And he's the type of guy where, like, if you can't figure it out, I'm not going to just let you go crash and burn. I'm going to try to get under your skin, and either you're going to figure it out or you're going to say, I'm the worst coach ever, and you're going to leave. And he wants you to leave. Mm-hmm. And he's going to try to break you down. So let me tell you an example. I'm going against Marshawn Lattimore. It's my freshman year, and I get clamped.
Great player.
First rounder. Get clamped. And he's like, Matt, come here. He's like, what the hell is that? He's like, if that's what you're going to do, I want you to pack your bags and go to fucking Indiana State.
Told you that on the sideline?
On the field. Not the sideline, the field, middle of practice.
Wow.
And it's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I'm either going to get pissed off and go to Indiana State, or I'm going to be like, nah, fuck you. Let me go show you what I'm about. And so that right there was like the biggest thing, is like, he would try you every single day. At the end of the day, it's tough love, honest criticism, but he wants you to be so much more. He wants to see
The best.
Exactly. And he'd get the best out of you. I just appreciated that.
Yep.
There'd be times where didn't want to do anything, feel like crap, but he would get you to still somehow go bust your ass. And, and what that taught me in the long run is like, man, this life isn't easy.
Yep.
If you want to be successful in life, you got to go work for it. And if you don't, like, you're going to be the average Joe. Go be an average Joe. Mm-hmm. But if you want to be someone exponential, it takes a different mindset.
You're right.
And that's that right there. There's nothing that anybody could say bad about Urban Meyer to me, in my opinion.
Yeah. That's it's good you're there to actually state out the facts, right?
No
so
doubt.
other than that, I would be maybe like not sure of who this guy is, but now you're You're telling me how it is.
He didn't touch nobody. He sat there. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. He sat there on the stool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little sus, but
Yeah,
hey,
yeah. A little sus.
a little sus.
Okay.
It's okay.
But he wasn't going to like any Ohio State bars or whatever.
No, he has his own bar. It's actually northeast.
He owns one?
Yeah. He has a couple of breweries in Columbus. I forget the name of it, but it's in Dublin, Ohio. One of them spots.
A little drinker.
Yeah, they get down
Here and there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good vibe.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some Montreal French Canadian expressions.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna translate them in English.
Okay.
And you let me know what you think it means. Okay.
Yeah.
He has water in the basement. What do you think that means? I mean, could mean literally he has water in the basement. What do you think it means?
He has water in the basement. He's flooding.
Flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, close enough.
Like he's swimming.
Yeah.
Like he has
It
no
would make
idea.
sense.
His mind's all over the place.
It would make sense. You're
Am I close?
No.
Ah.
It means that basically his pants are too short and you can see like his skin. Like his pants are like too short, not lengthy enough.
And that's
That means he's got water in the basement. Okay? You gotta remember that? He's holding a donut.
he's holding a donut.
Yeah. His donut, actually. He's holding his donut.
Dog, this is. I've never heard any of these. And
He's
I've been here
slacking
now
off.
about three
He's
days.
slacking off.
Really?
Yeah.
He's
When you're holding your
his
donut,
he's slacking off.
yeah, it means like he's really. You could tell that to a French Canadian after that. He's like, "What does that mean?" And they're gonna tell you. It means like he's like lazy. I'm 100%. I wouldn't say anything that's not true.
This is awesome.
Okay, one last one. He's
Yeah.
calling the moose.
He's calling the moose.
Yeah, you
like
say that,
Mustafa?
oh my God,
like the
like
real
he's
moose?
calling the moose.
Like 94 Mustafa
Is he a moose?
Johnson?
Yeah.
His nickname is Moose. I didn't know if
Really?
he was really calling. No, I'm just playing.
Like moose or like big moose?
Like, yeah, 94, big
Really?
moose.
Yeah. I didn't know his nickname was Moose.
Mhm.
He's calling the moose.
He's calling the moose.
Yeah. It
So-
means you're throwing up after a big night out. Because you're like vomiting, calling the moose. Right?
No.
When you just look at all these clips and now you got that in your back pocket.
Okay.
Austin Mack, thank you very much.
No, thank
Big
you,
part
man.
of this.